how do you well, where do you go with Markwayne Mullin coming in?
Well, Michael, that had occurred to me that she would be having a replacement. When I heard it was Markwayne Mullin, my mind went immediately to the incident that occurred at the committee where Bernie Sanders had to tell him he was not going to get into a fist fight with Sean O'Brien of the Teamsters. Then I thought about, how he was under the impression that the Ayatollah Khomeini had been in office since 1979. And I then reflected on my own experience with him. And I cannot possibly imagine how Markwayne Mullin will be any different than Kristi Noem. They're both going into that position based on pure loyalty, nothing else. And Markwayne Mullin doesn't have a single bit of experience doing Homeland Security. So I can't possibly figure out how it will be different. The one reason that I think you're right when you say the accountability has to flow is because maybe the accountability and the fear of accountability will make people be a little bit more professional. But we're not starting out with very good stuff here, my friend.
Yeah.
We just really are not. And Markwayne Mullin, he demonstrated the level of judgment that he clearly lacks. And so I fear for the nation. I mean, if it were not such a serious matter, it would be laughable, but it is a very serious matter. So we have to take it seriously.
I mean, it's like a mic drop. I'm sorry, but yes, it is a serious matter. We have to take it seriously. I guess, sir, in the time that we have left with you, one, can you just give us an update on what is the status of the boots on the ground, for lack of a better term, in your state? And two, how are the people doing? How are the people of Minnesota?
Yeah. Well, let me answer the second part first. The people are trying to heal. The people have been through a lot. I mean, we all know about the horrific deaths of Renee Good and Alex Preddy. We know about how little Liam Conejo Ramos was essentially abducted and used as bait. We all saw that. It's very specific. But what the world may not know is that a blanket of fear was laid across our state. Dramatic numbers of school kids were not going to school out of fear. Small business people, and they weren't getting any foot traffic, and their workers were not coming in. And even big businesses were experiencing drop-offs in terms of personnel showing up to work. And these are people who have a legal status in the United States. If you have a legitimate pending asylum petition and a work permit, you might be terrified to encounter ICE, even though you're lawfully within the United States. And so the fear was palpable and quite present. People are recovering, they're healing. As the numbers begin to go down, people are starting to come out of their shell a little bit more, but the damage has been inflicted. Let me also note, what's next on the front. Our civil case marches forward. The two cases that are potentially criminal cases, the Good case and the Preddy case. I know the public has not seen a lot, but I can assure you that behind the scenes that both the Hennepin County Attorney and I are working very hard with our staffs to make sure that we get the entire file and that the truth and meaningful accountability come forward. And then I don't want the world to forget about a gentleman named Mr. Sosa, who was shot in the back but survived, and we haven't forgot about that case either. So these matters are going forward, but it's not all in front of the world. Michael, you practice law, you gotta throw the roots down before the shoot comes out. And so we're getting our act together, but I want to assure everybody that we are working very diligently and very seriously, and they'll see more in the not too distant future.